Hey friends, I want to talk to you about our skin scan socials that we do on Tuesday nights. So your Connect directors and we put together this as a resource for you. It's a place for you to invite guests so that they can get their face scanned and they can experience our product. And so during this event, we live stream it. So the directors and I all get on Zoom, and any consultants who want to be our product Vannas and want to volunteer to help us can also get on the Zoom, but we live stream the Zoom through YouTube. So it is live, but your guests don't have to jump on the Zoom. They're just going to watch the live stream and follow along with us. And so what we do is we walk them through how to scan themselves. So we have coaching instructions for you, scripts that you use to invite them, and then also to coach them, to tell them to download the app and what the app looks like, all of that stuff. So they download the app on their phone, and then we instruct them to watch the live, like on a computer or a tablet or their husband's phone or something. They need two devices so that they can watch, but then they can scan themselves. So we walk them through how to scan themselves, and then walk them through their results. So we pull up, like, this is what the screen's going to show you. And this is what, click on this, and you're going to see where it's walking you through your skin texture or where there's discoloration happening beneath your skin. Like, you guys, this scan technology is impressive. Like, they cannot get this done anywhere else for free. Nowhere. They cannot get the scan like this done that shows them what is happening underneath the surface level of their skin. And so the scan by itself alone is valuable. But during this session, if you want to provide them with products to try, then they're going to also be able to experience the products as we walk them through their scan results. So while we're showing them the results, they're also demoing the product. If they have it in front of them, they're washing their face, they're trying the charcoal mask, they're trying the rest of the Miracle set. So the only products we demo are the Miracle set. So Miracle cleanser, day cream. On Tuesday nights, we just do the night cream. So I still give them the day cream so they can just use the day cream the next day or something. But that night, so on Tuesday night, they're doing the cleanser, the night cream, the eye cream, and then they're doing a charcoal mask. Obviously not in that order, but those are the products that they're demoing. If you want to give them other products to demo, you can, because we also talk about the peel, we talk about the microderm, we talk about all the different eye products, the eye patches, the soothing eye gel, everything. And so we're walking them through the different results in the scan, like what it's showing them and how to read it. And then the types of products that their scan may have shown them as a recommended, product for their regimen. And so we're talking about the products, we're romancing the products. So if they have the products in front of them, they can try it along with us. So the consultants who are on with us are kind of the Vannas, just trying the product like you were a guest on, like you're washing your face, you're putting the charcoal mask on. So that way, everybody who's watching the live stream, whether they have products in front of them or not, they're still watching other people use them. It's kind of like QVC style. Like you don't actually have to try the products that they're talking about on QVC, but they're trying them in front of you and they're romancing them, and then you want them, and before you know it, you're calling or getting on the website and ordering them, right? So has anyone else ever done that? Because I have. So that's how it's working. So it doesn't matter whether they have the products in front of them or not. Like, ideally, obviously, we want everyone to try the products if we can, but if it's not, possible for whatever reason, it's okay, because they're still, it's still an emotional purchase. They're still seeing you try. They're still watching the consultants, this charcoal mask dry on their face and what it's doing and how it's working. Like, the charcoal mask is like one of the most instant gratification products that you can show somebody, that they can see the results immediately. So, so if they are watching virtually and they are not with you in person, you can send them a scan pack or a pamper pack or whatever you want to call it that has the samples in it for them to try. If you want to get together with them in person, you can still do that, demo the products in person and jump on the live stream if you want to, and we'll guide you through it, even though you're sitting there with her in person. So there's lots of different ways that you can use this. But you're able to have as many guests on as you want to, because they can be on all over, anywhere in the country. So we stream it. We try to keep it to about like 30-45 minutes. Since we don't have the guests on the Zoom with us, we're able to go a little bit quicker, which is one of the reasons we decided to switch to Zoom. And we were having a lot of guests on with us, which was great, but it can get a little chaotic sometimes. And so now there's not the distractions of all the other guests, because the guests are just watching us live. So if you want to be on the Zoom so that your guests can see your beautiful face, or even if you don't have guests, you just want to help us out and either be a product Vanna, or we also need people to help us keep track of all the comments on the YouTube link. If you want to volunteer to be our ticket tracker for that to help us with the giveaway at the end, that would be great. So just let your director know if you want to volunteer for any of those things. If you do not want to be on the screen, but you have guests on, you can still be commenting on the YouTube live and helping us get that energy going and reminding people to ask questions and stuff, because we do the giveaway at the end. And every time that they comment and they answer our questions, or they ask us questions, they're getting entries into the giveaway at the end. So then here's the really important part once it wraps up. We are going to have them fill out the session survey. So if you need help making your survey, your form, reach out to myself or your director and we will show you what to do. But there is instructions with all of like the Scan Social information that we send out. There is info in there on how to do it. But if you can't find it, or you're lost or whatever, just let us know and we'll help you. But you want to send them the session survey at the very end. Do not send it to them at the beginning, because they're going to get on it and they're going to be looking at it. And it has like the specials and stuff that are just good for that day. And you don't want them looking at that in the beginning, right? So you want to send it to them at the end, but make sure that they have it in enough time that once we're saying, okay, now what you want to do is you're going to find the link from your consultant that has your session survey, you're going to pull that up, and then I'm going to walk them through, here's your questions, here's what's on the session survey, so they understand. I walk them through the specials and what that means and all of that, and then they're filling that out while they're on live with us, and then they have to put like done or whatever in the comments as soon as they have finished it, after they have submitted it to you. So then we know that they did it, and then we're going to do the drawing right after that's done. So you're going to get those registration forms. The session survey form responses, and you're going to take a look at them, read the answers, and then you're going to connect with them that night. So that way you can close them. So you can take their order, you can book them for for a social, you can and sign them up, whatever it is that they're wanting to do, you're able to close them that night. So if you want to offer them an incentive, like if you have a bunch of guests and you want to say, okay, Sally, I'm going to call you at this time, and I'm going to call you, Katie, at this time, and just kind of tell them when to expect your call. And just say, if you do this follow-up call with me so that I can kind of get your input on what you thought about tonight, I'll give you, a half off item, or $10 gift card, or whatever it is that you want to offer them, some kind of special, incentivizing them to make sure that they are closing with you that night, that they connect with you that night after it's over. Because you don't want to just say, here, watch this social live, and then like don't follow up with them or close them or anything, because they might have loved the product. They might think this is fun and I want to book a social. They might think I want to do this for a living, but sometimes they're not just going to come right out and say it. Like, they are going to need you to ask. So you want to make sure that you're closing them, especially if you're mailing out pamper packs and things like that to them. You want to make sure that that's as productive for you as possible. The other cool thing about us live streaming this is that it now coordinates with your she shows. So on Tuesday night, there is the Tuesday night live social. So just preparing when you're setting up your she shows, that the week before, when you're getting the group together and you're getting the scripts and stuff to your hostess, that you are getting them registered right away, so that you've got enough time to get their scan packs out in the mail for them to have it for that Tuesday night that they're going to watch live. And so it goes hand in hand. So instead of you doing the she show, because everybody who attends the she show gets a gift. If you have no idea what a she show is, go watch my she show video, my she show training. But it's a Facebook party, and everybody who attends gets a gift, and the gift is the scan pack. They get a pamper pack in the mail. And so they're going to use that pamper pack on Tuesday night during the live stream. And so I have found that if I get scan packs out by like Wednesday, the week before, that most of them, if not all of them, have arrived by Tuesday in time for the scan social that night, so that they have them in time. So that's kind of like my marker, that I try to get them out by Wednesday the week before. So now they kind of are just part of the she show. But whether if you have a bunch of, like, say you have like 2 she shows going or 3 she shows, like, you're just posting that link in there on Tuesday night, that YouTube link. It doesn't matter. Like, it's one link and everybody goes to the same place. So let's say our Glam Fam has like 15 she shows running at the same time for multiple consultants, like, they're posting that same link in their she show that Tuesday night, and all of their guests plus any other random guests that you invite that have nothing to do with the she show, they're not even a part of a she show, they were just a referral or a friend that you met that you wanted to invite, like, everybody's on the same link, so all the comments are all together in the chat, which is amazing. So it allows us to really have like mass productivity with doing it this way. So that way it can just be either part of your shisha routine or just something you're booking for on a weekly basis to have people on Tuesday. Obviously, if they can't be on Tuesday night, you could do a couple things. One, just meet with them, yourself, like do a Zoom together one-on-one, get together with them in person, get together with some of their friends in person or on Zoom for a social. Any of those things will work for you to just run it. Or if you're not comfortable doing that yet, you can have them watch the replay of the Tuesday before, and just set a date that they're going to watch the replay and that you're going to follow up with them then, and incentivize them so that they follow through and that they do that. But make sure you follow up. Don't just say, oh yeah, we'll go watch that replay, and then, don't say anything else. Like, you want to make sure that you are closing them, because that's going to make the biggest difference for you in seeing some results. So if you have questions, if you need help, please reach out to myself or your director, and we are happy to help you. And we're just so stinking excited about these Scan Socials because they have been so much fun and so productive, and it's just been a blast. So, all right, there you go, my friends.